Coach?
Got pretty nice on here.
Beautiful day.
After a bit.
It's like, is it August?
No, it's not.
You can still feel it, Steve, if you want some nice stuff.
No doubt.
Can you kind of give us an overview, Coach, on how spring football is going?
Yeah, 5 days in, I think we've seen some improvement. I think we've seen some back and forth, offensive, defensively doing some things. Feel like we're stronger and faster than we were a year ago, but it's still just 5 days. But we're pleased on where we're headed.
How about the fact that it's year two? I mean, how much difference is it compared to last year at this time?
Yeah, it feels a whole lot better. You guys just knowing how we're going to practice, knowing both sides of the ball, the scheme we're running, same as special teams, so there's a comfort level there. And now we're just trying to tighten up the details with it. But second year, like I say, I think there's been some improvement. And it's not like it's all the same. We're trying some new things out here, and the guys are working.
You've split spring into two with you getting near the end of the first session. Have you accomplished what you've wanted to accomplish, and how do you like how your team stacks nearing that halfway point?
I feel really good on the way we broke it up, because they got finals next week and then spring break, and so going for really 6 practices here, wrapping up Saturday. We knew what we wanted to get installed, what we wanted to get taught. And so, I feel good about where we're at. Now, it'll be huge for us, April, to continue this, and I'm looking forward to doing it.
What about April 13th going up to Beaverton again for a second year? How important was that last year, and what's the goal this time?
Yeah, we're excited about it. I think it's awesome for our guys to go to a different spot, be around a bunch of bees up there and practice and scrimmage in a different environment. And so I know guys look forward to it, and we're excited to go up there.
How do you feel about what you've seen from Luton and Jebbia so far?
Liked really both of them. You can tell with Jake, his body this off season. He's actually lost a little weight. He's moving around better. You can see his comfort level being year 2 in the same scheme, really for the first time. So we're pleased with what he's shown in the first 5 days. Tristan really the same way. He's been accurate with the ball, knows what he's doing through all the work he did in the fall. So both those guys have practiced well.
The defensive side of the ball, obviously there's some opportunity to get better there.
Yeah, there are. And we got some guys out there that played last year. Some guys are finally healthy. We have some additions as well. And you can see it out there. The physicality is coming. Also, just the comfort level of guys knowing the scheme for in the second year. So, like I said, it's been good back and forth from the offense doing some things, and then defense turn around and they're making some plays.
What have you seen so far from your early entries? Anything specific or?
Yeah, each of those guys. I mean, Gould comes to mind. He had a big third down catch in this live scrimmage we just did. Tehran's running the ball well. Omar is physical, tackling people. I'm probably missing a couple of guys, but those guys have fit in nicely.
Do you feel like they're kind of catching on pretty quickly, or?
They are. You can tell that they're new, but they're working at it, and they haven't stood out in a bad way.
Did you get any kind of an update on Jaden Grant, Coach?
Very quickly. We're taking every precaution, but I don't have the exact details.
Obviously, last season injuries was a huge issue. You guys, oftentimes didn't even have enough to go 11 on 11. This year, is that more of because of stuff like this, is that more of a concern?
Well, yeah, it's a physical game, and injuries are going to happen. Our numbers are way better to be able to practice longer than they were a year ago. At the same time, just because we got guys to go out there, not we're going to try to create injuries that are going too long. Like I said, I like they're practicing hard, and it's a controlled tempo.
Did you actually see what happened to Jaden on that play?
He just kind of something on the sideline, and like I say, we're taking every precaution.
Coach, thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.